Assalamu alaikum. I am Ashiful Islam Prince. My ID is 171352031. I am here to present a presentation which is all about of penetration testing. So let's start. So my topic will cover about process needs, affected tools and finality. So let's get started. So what is penetration testing? Penetration testing is an approach where we will try to identify some vulnerabilities and get some fixed those vulnerabilities and try to solve it out by this testing. So here we also say that penetration testing is also called pen testing or ethical hacking is the practice of testing a computer system, network or web application to find security vulnerabilities that an attacker could exploit. So how it performs? So first of all, it is started here, then perform host discovery. Then it will be confirmed by using nmap tools. So here a condition will be checked. Here a condition will be checked, that is perform port scanning. So if it is no, then it will again perform repetition. Then it will also complete it by using nmap and netscan tools. And if the perform port scanning confirmed, then the next step will be occurred, that is perform buffer grabbing. And after, if it is not completion, then it will perform its repetition here. And after completing this step, we scan for vulnerabilities. And finally, it is also using some nmap tools and nessus tools. And finally, the whole process is completed. So now I will switch to the next steps. What is how it performs, as well as like it confirm discovery, assessment, analysis, exploitation. Finally, it generates some reporting. So here we can see that the elaboration of this discovery, assessment, analysis, exploitation, and reporting. So as well as here we can see the flow of this penetration testing, like scope, information gathering, vulnerability detection, information analysis planning, attack penetration testing, privilege escalation, result analysis. Finally, we generate a reporting by this testing. So next, switch to the actually why we need this penetration testing in our system. So I will elaborate it in this step. So to test network defense in the organization, we need penetration testing. To determine feasibility of attack vector, it actually works in the organization where we can identify vulnerability and get some fix, and finally we find the solution. So to implement new security control by this penetration testing, we can find out. To highlight vulnerabilities, difficulties in this organization. To assess potential business, it's obviously works in organization or in some individuals. And to identify higher risks. So that's all about of why we need penetration testing, means importance of this testing. How system get affected without it? So please see here, when actually this system get affected without it, here some security concern always be occurred, because if the system is not maintained in that way, then how system get affected actually if we do not perform this penetration testing. We know that this testing, when we do not perform, then a security concern will be occurred, that is an attacker can get access to the system because we don't perform any testing in our code. So if we do not do that, if we don't perform that, then what will be actually occurred? Just see it here. If an attacker get access to the system by injecting some malicious code, then our system will be affected. And here, misuse of private data of system and attempt to log in. An attacker can attempt to log in and steal our essential or credential information from the system. And Flooding the website, it will be also an harmful things. Collect business information, use of computer account, and to perform any offenses by our sensitive information. So if we do not perform this testing in our system, then the system will get affected in that types of ways. So what will be the testing methodologies? We know that there are several types of methodologies in our area, then we can use and reuse our code here. So here we see that Acumatics, Nessus, Kismets, Wireshark. So that is all the tools we will use in our system to perform the penetration testing. So finally, we can say that to build up a well-defined system from design to implementation, we need to perform penetration testing as much as possible. So that's all about of my presentation about penetration testing. Thank you very much.